Hello, Talofa lover. Hello, world. How's everybody going? Hopefully, everybody is enjoying these festive season holiday together as a family or with your friends. Sometimes there are people as well who are spending this season or these festive season holiday by themselves, and that's okay too, as long as you, safe and having a great time, whether you're celebrating it by yourself or with your families or friends. The main thing is that you're happy. So yeah, it's been so busy during this holiday season, but great busy. What did I get up to? Yeah, we had a pre-Christmas dinner together as an extended family, and then on the actual day I just open presents with my girls and my grandchildren. So, but it was being full on. Always lots of things to do during the holiday season. Didn't get to go overseas or anything, but we celebrated with families and with those who you love. So it's been great. But and as well as those tiring days, because it's just, my goodness, it's, you celebrate, you eat, you drink, and you sleep late, but it's the spirit that you bring into this holiday season. And I'm grateful, and I praise God for this week. I praise God for this year, and every day and every week that I am safe, and my girls and my grandchildren and my loved ones, and having my parents around still. It's a blessing, and I just keep counting my blessings and be grateful and thankful, and just really appreciate, and I feel blessed. So this video, as I've said on my other video, that I'll be talking about finance. So I'll be doing a finance Q&A about my journey on money and finance from early stage until now. So let's get right into it. Before I start, just want to say thank you guys for those who have subscribed and have shown their support by watching my videos. Thank you guys, and thank you so much. I really do appreciate, and forever thankful. All right, let's get right into our Q&A finance questions. So the first one I have here is, what's something you wish school taught you about money? Yeah, this one I found out later that, school teaches you the basics about, accounting, how to add, how to take, subtract, your times table, algebra, and all that, all those maths, formations, and how school is taught. Money, I think there's a lot of relevant things about money that they don't actually teach at school. So that one thing I wish they have taught about money at school is how to create wealth, how to create money, how to create businesses, and about staying away from debt. What is a good debt and what is not a good debt? So I'm not a professional financial counselor or advisor, but from my own learning experience, I wish they taught that at school, about creating wealth, good debt, bad debt, all these important things that we experience or go through in life with money. So that's a few things that I wish they taught at school. Our second one, how do I budget as a mum. Now this one, it's again, I have learned to write out my menus, and I think a lot of mothers or fathers or individuals who do this type of thing, it's important that I know what the menus are for the week. In that way, I can shop for what I need, not what I want. And yeah, so when I know what I'm cooking throughout the week, or I know my expenses, knowing what it's a need throughout the week, then it will be easier for me to actually budget for, for the week or when the money comes in. The third one, what's the budget money mistake you ever made? Budget mistake what's the budget money mistake you ever made? That will be I save, but I didn't have a purpose for the saving. So when it came to that time that I wanted to withdraw money, I just went and withdraw the money. So I think it's important when you're actually saving, there should be a purpose or a goal in your mind, so that you don't easily go and touch the money. Okay, our next one is, how do you manage bills and grocery and kids without stressing? Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? It's a combination of things that can create stress. But how do I manage it? Well, it's important that you know your income, the money that's actually coming to you after tax, and you know your bills, and you've sorted out your grocery, your needs, and what's need for the kids, like their pocket money, their if they do have transportations or medications, expenses, their clothes. You do need to know that as well. I think it's important that you're alert and really well aware of your income and the bills that are coming in. And you need to be organized and stick to that budget or that formula that you've created for your bills and, the needs in the family, and for the kids as well. Because when you're organized and you're in order with your finance, you'll be less stressed. Okay. Do you prefer saving or spending? In my mind, I guess from my early teens, 20s, 30s, I did have the mindset of saving, but I think I spent more. So yeah, I would say that I was kind of, bad with money, because I achieved some things, but then at the same time, I think I spent more than saving throughout my 20s and 30s and early 40s as well. So yeah, I might have said in my head I prefer saving, but the actions I took was I spent more. So kids, save, okay? Of course, you got to enjoy life, but if you don't need to, just be content with your money, knowing your own space and knowing your surrounding, knowing where your money's going, what's coming in, and don't go and spend something that you can't afford. So it's always good to have money saved, or or money that you can put somewhere where it can create you wealth. okay, because that will extend longer than actually saving money. So if you can find something that can create wealth with your money, that's great. Okay, I mean, saving's better than spending, but yeah, seek a financial advisor if you've got money. But yeah, the basics is save, and if you find something where you can actually create wealth quicker, or better in the long term, then do that as well. All right, next one. What small habits help you save the most? I think that is when, before I buy something or spend, literally in my head, I'm like, do I really, really need? Like, if I now, comparing to when I was in my 20s or 30s, even early 40s, I would walk and literally I'll just, buy without really thinking. But now, yeah, there's a big change. I will walk, to a shop, or before I buy something, I really, really think about it. Do I need another t-shirt? Do I need another cushion? Do I need another tomato? So yeah, those small habits makes a difference to reach your big goals. Okay, because when you're practicing and stick to these small habits or small or you take these small actions, that can lead you to make better decisions, bigger ones. You see, I'm in control of walking into the shop. Do I need? No, I've got 5 t-shirts at home. You don't need. So that small action that I'm saying to myself, I don't need to buy because I have another 5. When you keep repeating those habits, it becomes a huge effort, a huge reward, because every time you're saying no, you're actually saving, and it's giving you that mindset of saving. And also, you want to create something with the money instead of just like saving and then go and spend it out on something that's not going to be useful. All right, what's our next one? How do I handle financial stress? How do I handle financial stress is that I think the more I've learned about finance, about how to handle money, how to spend money, what to do with money, what do I need, all these scenarios, that helps me to balance the way I deal with money and handle money. I guess I'm more smarter in how to hold money, how to handle money. So yeah, if you don't know much about money, it's good that you get some education on that, so that what money is, what money can do, things like that. So always seek a financial advisor or counselor, someone that's got good education about finance. Okay, and what's one money goal for this year? That is to spend my money more wisely. Keep doing what I've started. Only buy the needs when it's necessary. Always make sure that there is money saved or money creating something else, not depending on one income stream. I think it's the thing these days, or I found out. So yeah, that is my goal for money. Let money work for you. That will be great. It's all about freedom, and I think when you're good with money, you'll have more freedom in your life. And you know, people might say money can't buy happiness, but you know what, it helps, it helps with that journey of happiness in your life, because when you have money, you're less stressed to, about the bills, about meeting other things that you need to provide or to do. You'll have freedom. So money does buy you freedom. So keep that in mind. And the next one, what one thing you have learned about money the hard way? What one thing I've learned about money the hard way? Yeah, that money doesn't grow on tree. Yeah, if you don't pay attention to your money and what you're doing with it, it can easily slip out of your hand. So be intentional with your finance. Just anything with your life. If we don't be intentional with what we're doing, yeah, we can lose it. We can slip away. So always pay attention. Next one, what's the cheap meal I cook for the family? Yeah, there's quite a few. I found that pasta is a good cheap meal. It's affordable. You just boil the pasta, add some tomatoes, a little bit of cheese, garlic, olive oil, and that's a meal itself. Another one will be fried rice, chow mein, lots of carrots, cabbages, little bit of meat or chicken, noodle in there. That's a big meal. Yeah, so there's quite a few cheap meals that you can find on the internet as well, but yeah, for my one is pasta, noodles, fried rice, chow mein, soup, stew, things like that. And the last one is what would I tell my girls about money? Yes, so I would I tell my girls that money, there is a big value in there, that they need to understand the value of money, what money can provide for you if you pay attention to it. Pay attention to details about what money can do for you. Where are you putting it? How are you spending it? How are you bringing money in? So, and another big thing is, don't spend what you can't afford. So keep to your needs, unless you know that you have extra enough to buy something big, then do it. But if you know that it doesn't make sense, you go and spend something that you don't really have. So that's one big thing I tell the girls. And use money to create something so that you can get more out of that. I'm still learning myself. I think I've learned a little bit late in life about about money. A lot of things that I didn't know in my 20s and my 30s, but it's never too late to learn. So of course, this topic, there's a lot more to it, but those are a few questions that I can answer them for throughout my journey about money. So it's very important that we pay attention to our money, our finance, and enjoy life at the same time. Like, you create something with your money, you work for it. It's important too that you have that balance. Do something good that you can reward yourself with it too, because it's not just about creating and putting away and nothing giving back to yourself. It's that balance. Hopefully that that will help you to understand something, or maybe you went through the same, you got the same answers as me, but you know, we're all different the way we live life. And yeah, so that is my Q&A for finance. I'm looking at this candle now. I wish you guys can actually smell this candle. It smells so good. It smells so good. It's that brand Haven. Yeah, from Woolworths. And it's really, really nice. Yep, and another tip is buy what you need. This is the old saying, buy what you need, okay? And be content with what you have. At the end of the day, you chasing everything just because someone else has. That is not happiness, okay? It's good to be wealthy and creating and making more, but as long as that's your chase, that's your journey, that's your energy, not because the world says so. Well, yeah, that's it from me this beautiful evening. We've been having some really warm days, which is great. And today was 32, but then it dropped down to like 18 or 19. You know, that's Victoria for you, but it's nice. And yeah, so thank you guys once again. Hopefully you guys are all safe and enjoying your time with each other, families, friends, and also by yourself. Please keep safe. Looking forward to the new year coming, 2026. Wish you guys all the best. Stay safe. Stay connected.
Charge your phone.
Yes, I will. That's my phone telling me to charge my phone. And be kind to yourself. In that way, you can, you can be a better light. Be a good person for the ones you love and for others and for the world. But yeah, for the time being, once again, thank you everyone who have subscribed and showing their support by watching my videos. So happy new year to everyone, and stay safe. I keep saying stay safe, but yes, please stay safe and take care of yourselves. See you guys then. I think my next video will be a 2026. So from me to you guys, mwah, love yous, and much blessings, and take care, and ciao ciao. Bye.